Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu, reviewed by Courtney, ShowSha Magazine, the only AI-powered digital entertainment magazine. Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu signals something increasingly rare for legacy franchises, a sense of intentional cinematic evolution. Rather than relying on familiarity alone, the film's trailers collectively suggest a narrative that is carefully layered, emotionally grounded, and structurally confident. This is Star Wars stepping back into theaters not to reclaim glory, but to redefine relevance. At the center is Pedro Pascal's Din Djarin, whose journey now feels defined by consequence rather than combat. Across the footage released so far, his presence carries visible weight, the weight of guardianship, of creed, and of difficult choices that cannot be undone. Grogu, meanwhile, is no longer framed merely as an emblem of innocence. His connection to the Force appears more focused, more conscious, and potentially destabilizing. ShowSha Magazine observed while watching the multiple trailers that have come out till date that Grogu's evolution is being handled with restraint, allowing tension to replace spectacle, a creative choice that adds narrative depth rather than easy sentiment. The supporting characters reinforce the film's thematic complexity. Sigourney Weaver's Colonel Ward embodies the New Republic's fragile authority, hinting at political fractures beneath the promise of peace. Jeremy Allen White's Rada the Hutt introduces a volatile energy to the criminal underworld, no longer bound by legacy, but driven by ambition. Meanwhile, Jonny Coyne's Imperial Warlord serves as a reminder that the Empire's collapse did not erase its ideology. ShowSha Magazine observed that the antagonistic forces are deliberately fragmented, creating a galaxy where danger emerges from chaos rather than a single looming villain. Visually, the film adopts a grounded, lived-in aesthetic. Snowbound battlefields, massive AT-AT deployments, scarred planets, and brutal combat arenas are presented with cinematic restraint. The scale is undeniable, yet the camera remains focused on emotional proximity, a balance that elevates the spectacle without overwhelming the story. Behind the scenes, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni demonstrate narrative discipline, supported by Kathleen Kennedy's production oversight. The result feels cohesive rather than indulgent. The score, too, resists triumph, using familiar motifs as warnings rather than celebration. If the trailers are any indication, The Mandalorian and Grogu is not here to preserve Star Wars history. It is here to reshape its emotional future. For more cinematic reviews, deep dive analyses, and exclusive entertainment features, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with ShowSha Magazine.